Public safety always seems to become a talking point after incidents like the mass shooting in Las Vegas earlier this month. But for groups like the Guardian Angels, public safety is always top of mind. 10 News reporter Phil Buck takes a look at how the Angels' old school tactics are still making a difference in 2017.
It's a busy Saturday night in Tampa's Ybor City, and in the middle of it all, the Guardian Angels, decked out in their iconic shirts and berets.
Mainly we patrol the streets as unarmed citizens, and we keep an eye out for public safety. We make sure people are safe. If we see somebody committing a felony, we'll detain them and call the police. That's
Ron Smith, street name Jaws. He's the Guardian Angels Tampa chapter leader, and he's been with the group since 1986.
You've done this for 30 plus years. Things have changed. You know, we saw that.
Things are better.
Things are better?
I think so.
Yeah?
When I started, it was the heyday of the crack epidemic. I mean, we couldn't even walk down the street. Every corner, there was crack dealers on all four corners of every corner.
The Guardian Angels got their start patrolling the streets and subways of New York City in the late 1970s. And since then, they have grown into an international force of community peacekeepers with chapters in more than 130 cities all over the world.
Every race, every color, every nationality.
Doctors, lawyers, military, police, students, seniors, accountants, folks from every walk of life, every social, economic status, every religion, every background.
Daniel Flack, street name Dash, has patrolled with Guardian Angels in Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis, and Cincinnati. Every member goes through a training and vetting process before they can join. And keep in mind, these are all volunteers who have regular day jobs in their civilian lives.
It is a brotherhood. We all have the same goal, and that goal is to stop people from doing bad things and hurting others.
Raymond Fignon is a data center migration expert by day, but when he puts on his uniform, he becomes Icon, chapter leader of the St. Petersburg Guardian Angels.
That's it. Anybody got questions?
This is something I've been looking to do, I guess, ever since I was a young kid. I mean, I read comic books, I wanted to grow up and be a hero. I wanted to do something good.
Thank you guys. Thanks.
And the Angels don't just focus on making a difference in their own backyard. They go wherever they're needed. For instance, most recently, the group sent members to Puerto Rico to help patrol the streets in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria.
You guys are unarmed.
Correct.
You know,
we don't even carry pepper spray.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How does that affect what you do? Because some of the people you deal with are armed.
Yes. Yeah, we're trained, you know, in self-defense and actually how to disarm people if we end up in a situation where, you know, that's something that we have to do.
Talk to any of the men or women who patrol with the Guardian Angels, and you'll notice they all have one thing in common. While they all come from vastly different backgrounds, they all share a passion for doing good and making the streets in their community a little bit safer.
All these years later, and they're still around.
I know. That's been the reaction, I think, that we've gotten on Facebook, at least, is a lot of people are saying, wow, I didn't realize they were still around doing this still like 37 years later.
So are they recruiting, and what kind of rules are there to join?
Absolutely. I mean, they're always looking for new volunteers, and they'll take anybody, even people with disabilities. Even if you think you're small or you don't have a lot of strength or experience fighting, they'll take anyone. They'll train you up. You can't have any gang or hate group affiliation. You can't have any serious or recent criminal background. Other than that, though, it's just a matter of being older than 16 years old and going through the 3 to 6 month vetting process.
All right. Well, thank you, Phil.